Here we are down at Virtue Motorrad, or Motorrad, in Exeter, and we're testing out this 850 GS Trophy. See how I feel about this one. And if you check my other video out, I just had a ride on the Africa Twin. So let's give this a go. So this is obviously you've got the TFT screen, you've got everything on it, it's cruise control, blah blah blah. And we burst into life. We've even got short shifter on this as well. Excellent. Rider modes. Again, I probably won't do too much fiddling because I just want to get a feel for how the bike feels under my backside. There's my wife coming in to park the car up.
Tom Stacey.
Very smooth, and oh my god, this seat is like an armchair. And I'll be brutally honest, this is quite a new model and probably a little bit out of my price range. I'll probably be looking at something a little bit older than this one, but hasn't changed much over the years, so I think this will definitely give me a good feel for it. Head down towards a bit of Dawlish. Yeah, that's nice. That feels pretty good actually. I like this dash. I do like the dash. It's very nice. Now, obviously with the Africa Twin, and I'm comparing it to the Africa Twin because I feel like it's a similar sort of bike. Compared to the Africa Twin, the screen on the Africa Twin obviously has CarPlay and all that sort of stuff. I'm not 100% how important that would be to me. Oh, this is actually really comfortable. Ah, you see, screen comes up a little bit higher. Oh, she picks up really nicely. This is so smooth. Let's try the... I sort of want to try the short shifter, but I'm scared I'm going to break the bike. There you go. Don't even have to come off the accelerator. There is a little bit of buffeting on top of my head. Let's turn that down again and see what that makes. Not a lot of difference. This does feel very nice. Let's put that back up again, because it did feel like it was just blowing the air a little bit over the top of my head a bit better. One of the things I've always sort of struggling with is the clutch is so light on these bikes, where my MT01 is so heavy. It switches back forwards really nicely actually. Engine feels really nice. I honestly can't feel much different to the Africa Twin. The mid-range is good. I mean, it's not a massive comparison because when I was riding on the Africa Twin, the weather was absolutely terrible. Today, it's not massively warm, but it's dry. 16 degrees actually, it's not too bad. And I've got so many toys. Like I said, the only thing with this is it's missing the Apple CarPlay, the Android CarPlay, but that's really not the end of the world. We have cruise control. We've got, what's this? That's electronic suspension. Let's change the rider mode to... Oh, you can change it enduro. Rain, road, dynamic. Let's keep it on that. Alright, pulls even harder now. That front wheel feels really, you can really feel like that it's there, which is nice. I feel very connected. I was slightly worried that when I was riding these 21-inch wheels bikes that I would feel really disconnected from the road, but it's with the state of the roads at the moment. You see these lines, I don't know if it'll come out very well on the camera, but they're like ruts, and when you're riding on a big heavy bike like mine with a 17-inch wheel, you can it's almost like your bike wants to fall into them. But with these 21-inch wheels, it definitely feels better. And this bike would be great for a little bit of light green laning as well, I believe, with the right tyres on it. Yes, I like this. I really like this actually. I was not thinking that I would like it. I don't know if I like the looks. I think I prefer the looks of the Africa Twin. I think that's safe to say, but the seat on this it's really plush. The engine's super smooth. There's no fueling. The fueling feels fantastic. And I think I mentioned it in all my videos, but I am 6'6". I've got a 34-inch inside leg, and I feel really comfortable actually. I like the noise it makes. It feels very beefy. I think the Africa Twin had a slightly better noise. Yes, that front end wants to come up, but I can feel the I can feel like the wheelie limiting system, or like the traction control, come in and bring me back down to earth. But I'm not buying it to do wheelies. Great engine though. Morning. No, moody old codger. I think that's the thing as well with this bike. What am I? I'll be 42 in June. Hooray! Do I feel like it's a bit of an old man's bike? Does it have that label to it? BMW GS? Maybe comment below. Let me know your ages if you want to. If you're a GS 850 rider, I would appreciate that. Oh, that was weird. I think I followed neutral there. The bike certainly pulls really nicely. The adjustable screen makes it nice. I feel it's just right for me. I did find that I liked on the Africa Twin everything up here. This feels like it's a bit more down on my view. Not too bad. I've only got a glance down to see it, and that dash is fantastic. That screen. Ah, look, the sea, everybody. So Dawlish is quite famous for getting completely battered by the storms we had a few years ago. There's a train that runs right along the front of Dawlish, and yeah, the whole railway got completely mullered by the storms, got absolutely destroyed, and had to rebuild the whole thing. Let's see if we can get down to the front. I suppose everybody's come down here because it's the bank holiday weekend. Everyone's come for a little short break, and obviously, actually, think about it, the schools are off as well, aren't they? So there's a possible reason as well. So yeah, any black swans? Any black swans today? I'm gonna pop it up on here and do a little look-see. This is actually feeling like a rather marvellous motorcycle. Sounds pretty good. I'd be interested in getting an aftermarket one on that. Nice little rack. Yeah, this is nice. I'm actually starting to like it a bit more than what I first originally thought I would. Don't like the lights. It's got quite a nice profile though. That front wheel looks super skinny, but 21 incher. This has got the electric suspension. I think it only adjusts the back, doesn't it? And this is nice. What do you think? Yeah, nice. Still the looks, not 100% sure on the look, but the way it feels and the way it rides, fantastic. So, got some real thinking to do now. I like this. Screen's good, feels good on my hand, under my hands, under my bum. Got my feet flat on the floor, knees slightly bent. I'm not uncomfortable at all on it when I'm riding it. Can't see any black swans today, guys, sorry. This is Dawlish. This is a little holiday seaside town. It's lovely actually. It's famous for its black swans, but they all look to be preoccupied painting their feathers black. You know, they're not really black. They spray themselves. So far, I have tested the Benelli TRK 702, the one with the spokey wheels, which was a nice bike, don't get me wrong, it was really good for the money. A brand new bike for that sort of money is really good. Then I tested the Africa Twin last weekend and I thoroughly enjoyed that, even though the weather was horrendous. And if you want to watch that video, it's up here. It's not a proper test ride. None of these are proper test rides. These are my rides and I'm filming them for your viewing pleasure. So that the Africa Twin I really enjoyed, and now I've got some real thinking to do, because the F850 feels as good as the Africa Twin. The F850 is cheaper on insurance. The F850 I can get for less money than the Africa Twin. They have similar toys on them, similar technological bits and pieces. So I don't know. I got to do some real thinking about this one. What would you go for? Would you go for the Africa Twin or would you go for this? And if I get a BMW, will I lose lots of friends? Will no one want to talk to me anymore? It's not 1200, it's just a G-Air, it's an 850, so people still love me, right? Front end does feel very nice. It's not adjustable suspension like on the Africa Twin. Not sure how important that is for the sort of things I'll be getting up onto this, which will be commuting, long distance touring when I get a chance. Probably use a bit of pillion stuff on it as well, because the MT-01 is useless for a pillion. think it'd be exciting as well on the M201. You get a nice bit of rump steak with your missus after a while. I'm not sure she'd appreciate a burnt arse. So yeah, this bike I am quite impressed with actually. Like how it feels, like how it sounds. Feels super duper 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 comfortable, which is what everyone says. And I was watching the Gorilla Biker review one, because he's about an inch taller than me, maybe even 2 inches taller than me. He's a big lad, and I think that's actually where I thought, hang on, maybe I should test ride one of these bad boys. Yeah. What have we got there? Oh, that's one of the DIN power things, and we got, what have we got here? Is that USB? That's USB. And you got like the, not all of them, but some of them have got the sat nav. Not sure if I'll go for something like that because I just use my phone. You always come out on a test ride and get completely stuck behind cars. That mid-range on this engine is, yeah, great. I love that. Feels very grunty for an 850. So it's about 95 brake horsepower I think, and the Africa Twin 1100 is about 105. So I mean, whether you're going to really notice that in the real world, it's very questionable. Doing it again, clutching. I don't need to. I don't think I even need to come off the throttle, do I? Nope. Does it all for you. No, I'm not going to risk it for a biscuit round here. Anyway, I think we will end the video right now. No, not really. We'll say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is enjoyable to you. This is my pursuit to find something for me. So sorry if I haven't filled all of the, you know, everything the bike does, but I feel this is a really good bike, and it's definitely on my list now. I'm going to have a very hard decision to make. Thanks so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe if it's your first time watching the channel. I really appreciate all the subscribes. As we speak, the channel is just coming up to 2,100 subscribers. It might even just be over that. Every little subscribe helps, doesn't cost you anything, so please go ahead and do that. And I'll see you next time on Tom's TC. Ciao!